Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Starting off where we were before. I think we're doing alright. Seems we may have hit that kind of tipping point. We'll see as the day goes on if this suit or this suit starts to say it doesn't have oxygen in it. Oh, you know what? I think we're actually to the point where they're not having any jobs. Which is kind of ridiculous, but if I buy into the idea, what else do we want to do? Here, let's pause, take a step back. Like, you guys haven't even built this yet. Oh. I suppose it helps to add a few more ladders. How's our plastic doing? Can add. Let's see. And I like digging out the area 2 below it, just to where it'll drop it off wherever I decide to land. So like seriously, there's still 3 people idle. I guess people are leveling up faster than I'm giving them credit for. Okay, now they're just idle in the base. Let's give them some food to make. Again, we're doing so crazy good on the food, it's absolutely ridiculous. As long as it's refrigerated, I don't care. I think we've actually hit the tipping point. This oxygen room's eventually going to keep all of these stocked, so where, like, in the night it'll fill all of them up. Hopefully. We'll see about that. Eventually it might start to struggle a bit. Senior architect. Goody goody for you. Mostly I just want to get this down here. I've got one exit there to tend to these guys, and then one to come down here with. I think one landing here should be enough and they can walk across. We've got plenty of everything just kind of sitting there. Mostly I'm keeping these guys in here right now to, you know what? I just realized that I just killed him because there's too many people in here. I'm gonna take it one step back and see if his reproduction's not gonna do anything. He's only got 3 more cycles? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you already have auto wrangle. And how is this doing? Yeah, so max is 4 in here. And we're starting to get stone hatchlings, which we're using sandstone for these guys. So that's helping with that. Do you give off anything special? Just coal? Okay. And they give decor too. What do you guys give? Oh yeah, you give decor 10 too. Okay, whatever. But I do have my... Wait a minute. Is this even a route? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I opened this up, put all that in, and I destroyed the room that was in here. That might actually be hurting my morale a bit. No, it's not. We've got great morale. It takes them sometimes a while to kind of acclimate, I guess would be the word for it, but like their base job is, I don't know, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. So watch this. With the experienced people, they can take these guys and like they groom them and then they bag them right there, and it's really easy and it doesn't take a long time. So they kind of tiered it a bit. It's kind of cool how they change the interactions as they level up, which is kind of what a lot of people expect from games these days, I think. But it takes a lot to have different animation sets for different things. But I guess that's what the expressive upgrade did, was fill in a lot of those gaps that, you know, gives them more of a... Okay, how are you doing? You're still overcrowded? Okay. And really, I've just got to come up here and kill these guys because they're going to... Wait a minute. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. I think I'm trying to get them to move the critters over here, but we seem to be having trouble. Okay, that'll do it. I guess she hasn't quite leveled up enough for that animation set, but I've seen people do it before. See, like, she calls him over, but I don't understand. They really should be taking them over there. Like, okay, look. There we go. Now they're taking them. Now are you happy? Okay, if we can get him out, maybe we can get an egg off of him. Wait, what are you gonna do? You're gonna give off a Pufflet Prince egg. Okay, well, I guess that really doesn't matter anyways. Let's move this back up to 4. But basically what I want to do is set up a bunch of these rooms and just kind of trickle down with all of them. And probably set up a few incubators eventually. I don't know how important that's going to be, but we seem to be doing good for now, I think, on that front. How are we doing over here? Seems they've... Oh, yeah, we need to come over here and get this. That was something important. I needed to do. Come over here, we need the iron ore, the coal. Mostly the coal. But this, I think, we're going to use to supplement the power down here. Maybe not. We're building the power station down there. So, how are these eggs doing? 55%, 62%, goes up by 7 per cycle. Okay, cool. So we've got all 8 of our suits out right now. That's kind of crazy to think about. Just, I haven't really had that many people in my colony at once in the past, much less to be able to say that I, like, you know, that I've got that many people outside of the base at one time. I think that's kind of a cool moment. So we're really not hurting for our minerals. I'm getting a little scared with the lack of coal, but we're digging down and across. We've got a bunch of algae down here. And I think no, that's another slime biome. We can get into here. I should have something good. But now that we have the bottlers, which I think actually came in like a hot fix or something like that, I'm going to put a vent here. And we're probably going to run all of the power for all of this off of the natural gas. And we'll probably run it up to here too, just to get the gas vent. But then we just release it in here, like it's no problem. Oh, we are running into oxygen problems on this one now. But I think we've kind of got a net going. Is pulling enough at a time that we're getting the little bits of hydrogen, but as long as it's moving through steadily, it's not a problem because it senses the hydrogen and takes it out. Sometimes it lets in puffs of air that damage the hydrogen generator, but it's kind of something I've lived to, or I don't even know. I don't know. Understood is kind of like going to happen. Okay. Kind of making steel as fast as we're getting lime. The activated carbon, or refined carbon, whatever it is. Yeah, refined carbon is really easy, and you make a whole bunch of it all at once. We found a use for our clay, for use in ceramic, which is a great conductor of heat. So like we can use it to move heat. I think the temp shift plates can be made out of that. So we will have to see what joys that holds. but it does use coal, so probably as we increase our number of hatches, that will become a more of a reality, I think. Looks like we did some work down here. I just realized I have to make all of this one block higher. Because I need to be able to put that there. So that was definitely my fault. I should have thought about that. Eek. Okay, well I guess they got that one put in, so it only let a little bit of natural gas out. I'll be honest, I'm kind of waiting for a little bit of it to build up. It kind of holds the chlorine back from the oxygen, so I kind of dig not having all the polluted oxygen. Also, we are pumping the carbon dioxide out of here and here, not only for our slickster, for his egg that's on its way, and for the ones that I can't quite reach. I think I lost the molten one that I had in here. Is that not an egg? Okay, I'm just going crazy. Good. Zoom. Yeah, I've got a bunch of crude oil reserves here, kind of dipping into here, but I think he's also doing a wonderful job in keeping his area active. So that takes a lot of time from the dupes themselves. But really, I think at the point that we're at, that we've got always active at least 7 suits. With this one being the one that occasionally runs dry, we're doing pretty well. But we are kind of stuck at this many dupes for the moment, just by virtue of available space, I think. I don't want to put a bunch of beds in here unless I have to. I mean, I'm definitely not using it for much else right now. Mostly just keeping it empty to keep their realization that the temperature's way too hot up here. Oh good, we can plant our wheezewort. Didn't realize that was done a while ago. And we've got our room bonus back. Good. So that will bring things down a bit. Also, the other thing, I didn't go over a power system. When did that get to be 2040? Oh, I put that on there. Okay, well, as long as we don't activate this, we should be fine, I think. We might take off the other massage table. We are definitely not in any stress at all. Or under any stress at all. We're definitely getting like all of this started. I think once we get past here, we might want to take a break on steel production perhaps? It would be interesting to start gathering iron from up here and using that in the production of steel, I think. Might be an interesting idea. What exactly are you doing up here? And some of our steel usage might just be in them coming up here and repairing occasionally. Oh, you're actually coming up here to build the ladder. Okay. I can get behind that. Wait, where are you going with that? Yeah, hi. Excuse me. Can you tell me... Wait a minute. Okay, now you actually got me confused. You're carrying the regolith. Where are you putting it? This uses regolith now. Oh boy, score. I mean, sure, it brings up the temperature, but oh boy, I didn't know regolith could be used for filtration. Nice. That was one of the main gripes with the game kind of recently, especially with all of this, is that, you know, there's just tons and tons of this that builds up, and, you know, my relative, like, 0 time at all. I've seen people at like 1400 cycles where all of this is just completely covered. They've got glass all the way across it. They've got power running to all of these, which eventually, you know, that's a thing that we need to do. It might be good to run, you know, water up and use that to cool things, and then use the steam and the turbine and the bad jokes with the bad, yeah, references, whatever. Puddin' pop. But how are we doing? I did find 2 cool steam vents, which just is awesome. It's just going to take forever to fully utilize all of them. Much less, like, harness. Well, no, okay. Yeah, it's going to take forever to harness them, and then for, you know, even longer to, like, actually get things to the point where it's a problem again. $63.70. So once that happens, they will start eating this. We want to get to the point with which this morb is not creating enough polluted oxygen for our people. We can expand this out to here. I gave myself enough room for that much at least. I think I'm just going to let the chlorine out, because for some reason I'm actually deciding that's okay. As long as it doesn't build up to, you know, where it's going to come in the base, I think is the point where I'm going to draw the line. And we don't really have any in here, so it's no big deal. I'm kind of hoping I get another one of these soon. It's nice to have these. For some reason, they're all giving off oxygen. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think we're doing great. I might take a small break between episodes. I want to play more of the No Man's Sky. I don't know when videos are going up relative to each other, because I've I've done quite a bit of recording for both, but there's a lot of fun stuff to be had. Another anti-entropy thermonullifier up here, so that's also why I'm digging over here as much. But again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this game as much as I do, because I kind of got it because I wanted to play it for the channel, but I've always wanted, like, the ant, I've wanted an ant farm, but, like, I'm definitely not going to keep an ant farm. I just know. It's nice to have, one that you can actually control and see it grow and everything. Thanks again for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. But see you guys later. Bye-bye.